Hello YouTube, Pallav here and the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max, and sorry for the delay, but we finally have our full review of this device ready. We already did an unboxing and had a first look at this device long ago. You can check that out. This one is full review where we're going to talk about the performance, we're going to talk about the hardware and how the user experience is, camera, and at last we will try to decide whether this guy actually deserves your time and money. This one cost just under 18,000, about 17,900 odd rupees. Some of the quick specs over there. We're not gonna go to the extensive unboxing that we did in the previous video, but I'm just gonna show you what's inside this box anyway, if this device decides to come out, that is. And then it comes out. There you go, you have the quick start guide and warranty cards and stuff. You have the SIM tray opener tool, the 1.55 ampere wall charger, the entry-level earphones, and then the micro USB cables. Let's straight away get onto the device. It's an all-metal body, and the design kind of first started with the Galaxy On Next, and I absolutely love this design. It looks very sleek, metal, both on the back side as well as in the rim here. And you can see it's two metal sheets, basically one here on the back side and then the sides that also extends to part of the back out here and out here. At the front you have a very fingerprint friendly, fingerprint attracting 5.7-inch full HD display. You have a 13MP camera with flash on top here, your typical shortcut keys out there, the volume rocker. You have dedicated space for 2 SIMs and then 1 micro SD card. Your power button, the speaker grill is here just like the On Next. You have nothing over here. Micro USB port, the mouthpiece, and the 3.5mm jack. Behind you have another 13MP camera and an LED flash. However, this 13MP camera has a maximum aperture of 1.7 and this one has 1.9, and it has 3300 mAh battery. Overall, yeah, for a 5.7-inch device, I think the size is just about normal. It's not very small also, and the weight is also not very light. So overall it's decent expected size and weight, but the build quality is quite rugged. I like it. Full HD display is quite crisp, and because of the Samsung Galaxy S8 kind of UI, it looks very sleek and it's very easy to eye. You also get a very good viewing angle, although it's not a super AMOLED screen, but still it's got decent viewing angle. And actually you can go to our color card and see it kind of differentiates between very close palettes nicely. See this blue colors, these two, so a very decent display. The UI is also very nice, very smooth and light. It's Samsung's brand new UI that you get on the S8, where the app drawer comes up like this. You can also drag it down to change various things and also bring the app drawer, and down from here brings the notification bar, which brings us to settings. Again, a brand newly arranged settings, and almost all the mid-range and high-end Samsung device comes with the brand new their brand new Android version, that is 7.0. that's Nougat, which is a good thing, and some of the other stuffs out here. I can see this comes with 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB ROM, but you can of course use that micro SD card. So when I go to storage, we have some of our apps installed, but out of 32 GB you see 10.1 GB is used, and available is about 22 GB. Out of 4 GB of RAM, let's see how much is actually available. Available space is 2 GB, so about 50% is available, which is decent for Samsung, because Samsung's the UI used to take a lot of memory, and we always used to get a less than 50%, less than 45% of memory available for all the other apps. So here I would say it's still pretty decent. Let's look at some of the apps. You get the Samsung in-house apps, the Google Android apps, Microsoft apps, some of the other things. A new app is what you call Samsung Pay Mini. Now this one is like the Samsung Pay that you get in some of the other devices like the S8 and all, but you cannot register your credit cards. So you can register your credit card, debit card. You can register your UPI or your Paytm wallets and those kind of stuff, but not the credit card, and that's why it's called mini, because it's got half the feature. The rest of it works the same. It actually supports the those card machines also which do not have NFC, so that's a cool deal. You also have a radio and Opera Max to save your data. Let's go to the camera. There's a 13 MP camera. Drag it here and you get some of those shooting modes like Pro and Panorama and Sound and Shot and whatnot. Here you get some of those filters. But another new thing on this J7 Max is what Samsung calls a social camera. The moment you press that button that I showed you just now, it brings you this UI. Now what it does is that press this and you can add out of these 3 apps, social apps, and you can take a photo and straight away share to Facebook or Messenger, whatever you have added here. Another thing you can do is you can add your stickers. For example, it's just like your Snapchat and Instagram stickers, where let's see, you do this and those. So yeah, funny little stuffs, copycats, but still it's good to always have options. Yeah, so that's one thing. And you can also have AR, like augmented reality stuff, so India, Uttar Pradesh, those kind of stuff, and then you can go back to auto. So not much with the social camera, but it's good that you can you can share stuff via this app right from the camera UI, or put some stickers and AR and stuff right from the camera UI, which is good. We checked out the image and video quality. They are very, very decent. Samsung's mid-range camera has been using a lot of sensors from the high-end cameras, and this one is no different. Not like the flagship, but the mid-range cameras also have some very, very good sensor, like this 13 MP back camera. That 1.7 maximum aperture gives you very good low light performance. The colors come out very detailed, and under enough light they are very natural as well. Some color palettes are oversaturated, but that's expected. Under low light they perform really well, both the front and the back camera. The videos are sharp enough. Overall, I would say both these cameras are good enough to be your primary cameras. However, I still do not like the fact that Samsung is not giving optical image stabilization on its mid-range cameras. The OIS should be de facto feature on any rear cameras nowadays, at least.
I'm wilding out. I'm leaning it.
So you got only one speaker here, and there is no worry of that being covered whenever you're playing game or short, so that's a good thing. The bass is there, the treble is there, although I would have liked probably a bit of more loudness, specifically if you want to listen to via the speaker outdoor. Let's check out the movie viewing experience. Again, the speakers are not blocked here, which is a good thing. Surround sound is good, although it's kind of very evident that the sound is coming from here. I like those devices which have speakers on both ends here, but this is not bad. Good one. Those are some of the benchmark score. It mostly scores below average, 44,700 in Antutu, and then your Geekbench 4, single core, multi-core, and then compute again below average again, and then your 3D Marks scores here. Basemark OS2 339, 3,400 the max. Basemark X 6,100. Basemark 3.1. Let's see, 112. Max R279. So then guys, we've come to the end of our full review. I think the biggest draw of this device would be the camera setup and the price point. It's very aggressively priced at just under 18,000. I like the design and look of the device as well. A typical Samsung design and look, a metal, durable, good looking. The UI is very nice and sleek, and the latest one, it comes from the S8. So those loving the S8 UI will love that the latest UI comes here. And then the cameras are really very good. The audio also is not bad. I would say I'm slightly disappointed with the power with the MediaTek chipset, although it has 4 GB of RAM, but then it's definitely nowhere near the most powerful device at this price point. That has to be one of the downside of this device. But apart from that, I think it's a very decent device at this price point. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love. And also make sure to hit that bell button right besides the subscribe button, so that you get notified whenever we publish our next video. Thank you.